I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to handle it, but we really need to save our rinks, y'all. Like, it's really getting out of hand, and it's starting to get to the points where it's like frustrating. Do you agree? Like, is it just me, like, or what?
Nah, it ain't just you. It's facts, because I miss being able to pull these bad boys out, and I feel like, damn.
In Los Angeles, like the slippery wheels, because our style incorporates a lot of sliding.
It could be a...
Skaters in LA, we took the custom skate game to a whole new level.
In LA, foot game is imperial.
I just think you can take your favorite dress shoe or tennis shoe, and you can put that on a roller skate and feel like you are still the same person you are when you're out on the street.
Before I even start all this, I'm gonna give y'all a little, let me give y'all an in-depth look on the skate community, if that makes sense. Yeah, let me give y'all an in-depth look on how we give it up in the skate community and how much of love we have just to like be able to get out there and roll. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, oof.
I'm not trying to brag or boast, because I like skate styles from different cities, but Chicago is just something phenomenal.
All of a sudden, you just get a slight bounce in your knees. You don't even know where it's coming from. You don't control it. And then whenever you find a gap, if you can find one, you step out on the floor, try and get a feel of the woods, and then you just let it go. Shut down and make it happen.
In Chicago, we call our style JB skating, because we skate to James Brown.
They basically took a lot of JB records, resampled them over to different beats.
If you're from Chicago, you're going to have to learn how to low shuffle. You're going to have to learn how to big wheel. And you're going to have to learn how to gaga. is Song by James Brown. You say left leg goes to what he's saying, the right leg goes to what the horns are doing.
When you get the horns blowing, that's when we really go off.
It is the horn song. It's like, duh.
The trick to the one-stop is being able to actually put the toe plug on the ground, but having the body control to pull your weight off of it just enough that it doesn't stop.
The Nutcrackers, it got that name because the guys, when they split, they jump up really high and then they just slam down. It's like, oh my God.
Chicago really,
Hey, you got a point, because let me tell you something.
let me know.
Growing up, I think because we be stuck in California and we be so young, not knowing what's really going on in the world, like we think it's only one style of skate. It's kind of like music. When you grow up, you kind of start to realize there's so many different styles, different type of skates and all that. So us being that we wear these kind of wheels and stuff, we think everybody that don't got these wheels can't skate like us, which is correct. But at the same time, that's not how they grew up on. That's not the styles that they grew up on. So for me, getting to see this, Chicago actually is dope. Chicago is actually, they got the most style, not the most style, but they got a lot going on over there in Chicago. It ain't just, oh, they one trick ponies, they only do this, they only do that, they style is this. No, they big wheel, they low shuffle. But Chicago did a lot, and I realized, and as I watched this documentary, it made me have a deeper respect for other people from other states, because low-key, we be in California stuck, and low-key, I feel like our style is more smooth, laid-back, chill. Whereas them, they're more up-tempo. They skate to, they're considered JB skaters, because they skate to James Brown, like, trumpets. And when they get them trumpets, boy, do they be showing out. They hit you with them splits, they get them trumpets, and that's when they really get to showing their ass.
And there's thousands of people there. It's definitely one of the ways that the skate community is keeping some of these streets open.
In that region. At a national skate party, you're hearing music from everywhere.
Most people have no idea how many different skate styles there are, and there are a lot.
All right, we're about to do a style call, roll call at Rich City. Please clear the floor. They're gonna represent for the hometown. We're gonna tear this thing up real quick. Ty, go ahead. Up top, New York, New Jersey, my train riders. DC Merwin snapping.
ATL in the South. St. Louis, Kansas City.
Philly, South Jersey, Delaware.
All right, PSA. So I know we all live in our own worlds to where we don't really know what's going on in other worlds, because I'm one of those people that live in my own world that really don't be paying attention to other people's world unless it has something to do with me. That being said, y'all, we losing our skating rinks. And I don't mean that in no funny way. I don't mean that in no I'm blaming somebody way, and I don't mean that in this video right now. Is just to kind of like put you guys on awareness of what skating does for some people, like, or what the impact that's the roller skating had on people's lives, like. And a lot of people that don't really skate or really don't come from that really don't really know or really don't really understand, because it's kind of like I said just in the beginning, we all live in our own worlds, and if it's not important to us, we kind of don't really take the time to go see what the fuck going on over there. Like, low key, I know it's a whole motorcycle community. Like, so much so that I know that because my mom used to go to it. Like, my mom used to be a part of that type of stuff. We got a motorcycle outside. Nobody rides it, but so I'm saying that to say, like, this video I want to talk about my skate community, like, because we losing our rinks, y'all, and it's a sad thing to know that a lot of people that the skating rink was their safe haven growing up. Like, a lot of people to stay out of trouble, the skating rink was something that people like really took the time to like really try to, you know, I don't know, y'all. So first I'm gonna give y'all some history about the skate, like in California at least, because that's where I'm from. I skate in California. I've been skating since I was like 8 years old. Here's my skates. These are my first skates that I had made in the 8th grade. I'm not as of a hard skater on my skates, but you can see the wear and tear from these being my skates that I had when I was in the 8th grade. Only thing that changed as I got older was my wheels. I went from wood. No, I went from clay to wood to stones to fiberglass. Fiberglass being the slipperiest, and you know, everybody having their own style. Right now I'm finna give y'all a clip on. No, so before I even start all this, I'm gonna give y'all a little, let me give y'all an in-depth look on the skate community, if that makes sense. Yeah, let me give y'all an in-depth look on how we give it up in the skate community and how much of love we have just to like be able to get out there and roll. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, oof. I agree with you wholeheartedly, because let me tell you something. Now, let's get into the different. First, before we get into let me tell y'all the California history real quick. So we had Skateland in Compton that was open for 4 years, from 1984 to 1988. That was down the street from my grandmother's house. If you driving down Central, you should see that building still sitting there, still just empty. It's crazy because it's like, dang, years later. Skateland just in Northridge just closed down, and their building was open for 62 years. So what I'm thinking is maybe they took the building from Compton and the name to Northridge. Oh no, because they was open before the one in Compton. Well, there was a Skateland in Northridge too. I'm not too familiar with that because that's not my stomping grounds.
That closed in 2020. COVID. Skate Depot in Cerritos, my hometown, baby. 1981 to 2014. 1980, one of them. 34 years. 34 years, y'all. And other skating rinks that have closed down was Rosecrans, Hollywood. Rosecrans and Hollywood. Then we lost World on Wheels. First we lost World on Wheels, then we lost Depot. I was there for the first time we lost World on Wheels. 2013, baby. So I've been around for a minute. I'm not new to skating. I have not just popped up because it's the new trend, because people think that it's fun to do. No. I've been skating because this is something that I enjoy to do. This is stuff that I found like happiness in. This is my comfort zone. This has always been a place for me to just express myself with my fashions, with my style of skate, and just with me. Like, never, like I always tell people, when you step into the skating ring, that's the most comforting place that I could ever be. I don't ever feel like nobody can see me on the skating rink. What I mean by that is my coolness, my uniqueness, and everything about me. Like, so for me, I kind of became like, so for us to lose all these skating rinks, and then it's crazy because World on Wheels opened back up in 2017. So we went 3 years without a skating rink in California, from 2014 to 2017, basically. 14, 15, 16, 17. 3 years without a skating rink, basically. World on Wheels only stayed open till 2020. So 2017 to 2020, which is 3 years, which is less than the skate land in Compton. You want to know where my frustration comes from? My frustration comes from what it took to get this skating rink back open. Like, I remember when they closed Skate Depot down, and then they tore it down. So we knew there's no chance for this to come back. Don't even think on it. Don't even imagine for it to come back. It's the wrap for the Skate Depot. Let me tell y'all something about the skate community. A lot of kids that, I don't even want to say felt outcast, because you could come in there and see the most regularest person up in the skate. But a lot of people found the skating rink as a safe place. Even when it was a skating rink in Compton and it was in the heart of a blood neighborhood, when they came in there, it was a safe haven for everybody. All the trouble always usually happens in the parking lot. You talk to owners, that's usually where the trouble happens from. Because we're in the skate, we're trying to enjoy ourselves. Nobody's here for that. But when we get outside, then that's when people turn it on. So for me, my frustration is skating being a place to where, instead of kids being in the streets, I remember countless times where I was friends with the security that used to work at Skate Depot, and he used to tell us that he would allow people to just come in, because he knew if he didn't allow them to come in, they would be on a Saturday night going with the hood. Like, you never know what people be doing. So he always said that his way of allowing people to kind of just be not a part of that and just kind of just be cool was to come skate. And I understood that so much, because it was like, dang, a lot of people stayed out of trouble because they went skating that night. A lot of people avoided said trouble because they made sure they was at the skating rink that night. You know how many times I used to see people in the skating rink that I wouldn't see for a minute, and then I would see them and I would think in my head, oh, you're not trying to be seen by the world in a skating rink with a hood on. But this is a safe place for people to come, and ain't too much bullshit gonna happen at a skating rink. So for me, it kind of frustrated me when we lost World Skate Depot in 2014. I'm trying to think. 2015, I just know I was in Atlanta. 2015 to 2016, I lived in Atlanta, to where I didn't kind of have to worry about a skating rink because I had Cascades. And even when I lived near Cascades, my desire to go skating wasn't the same, because again, we skate in different regions. So the music selection is different from what we like to skate to in California than what it is in Atlanta. Not like that, but to each his own. You kind of gotta get it how you get it. You can't go in there like, oh, I want to hear California music because I'm from California and I'm the skater. Like, no, this is not how it goes down. You're going to listen to the music that we listen to, because it's not a skate party. This is a regular skate night. So my frustration with that is, when World on Wheels opened back up in 2017, the outpour of love that I seen the World on Wheels get from celebrities, like influencers, like so many people, that to the fact where I don't feel like World on Wheels should be closed in 2020 due to coronavirus, because they couldn't pay whatever the leasing fee. One of the reasons being because I remember several times where several celebrities are shutting down the skate to do it, which is cool. But at the same time, if that's something you want to do, if that's something that you want to support, because again, skating comes from the hip hop culture. Believe it or not, before the rappers would before rappers could perform in them big ass arenas, they performed in the skating rink. Salt and Pepper, like Dr. Dre, his first gig was at Skateland in Compton, the skating rink. So for me, it's kind of like hip hop is in skating. So if you guys know, this is something, and it's crazy because it's so frustrating to know that I feel like if Nipsey Hussle was still alive, that World on Wheels wouldn't have went under like that, to where now we mad because the whole skating rink is closed down. It's not that, oh, it's closed for the coronavirus for a little bit. No, the skating rink is closed down to where you don't see World on Wheels on there no more. What a slap in the face to this United Skate Dock. Even though they probably had nothing to do with it. What a slap in the face to all of us that was just so happy to be back to the skate. And for me, I think about it like all the rappers that came and wanted to do videos and, came and promoted and did this World on Wheels tour. Like, we had World on Wheels. Like, I heard World on Wheels a lot in people's music after the skate. I seen World on Wheels. I see people wanting to skate now a lot more. World on Wheels became verified as a skate page. Beyonce, I was there the night Beyonce rode her ass up in the skating rink. And I'm looking around like, oh shit, that's Beyonce. Little Kim, like I was there when these people are in the skating rink. So for me, it's kind of like, for us to have all this celebrity buzz, worldwide buzz, and then a slap in the face as us, as regular as customers, to the skate that support and come on the regular to come and ask us for donations, World on Wheels, for whatever y'all was selling. I don't think my $20 donation is going to help keep the building open. Sorry. But what y'all should have did, because you guys had that influence, because you guys were a verified page and you had all these people that came to y'all organization and supported you guys and had all these posts about people that were famous that came out, you reach out to those people. You tell them, we need to keep World on Wheels open for the youth, for the people that are growing up without things to do. Because what you don't realize is when we close down on all those skating rinks, we invite the kids to go out and figure out something else to go do. Go figure out something else to do. You know how happy I was to know that if I didn't have nothing else to do, nobody to call, nobody called me to do nothing. I don't really want to go out to be with a lot of people. I could just go skating. And that became my safe haven. Like, the skate became my safe haven. Like, to see us go without a skating rink, to see us have to travel to Timbuktu and Hemet, to Timbuktu way to fucking Vegas to skate, to basically get told we're not allowed to come skate there. Like, it's a lot, y'all. Like, and it's very frustrating to know that, like, no celebrities, nobody came to try to come help. Like, we need to figure out a way to save our rinks, y'all, because at this point it's like, now what are we gonna do? I don't want to skate outside, you guys. I'm so sorry to let you guys know. I never wanted to skate outside. If I wanted to skate outside, I would have got some rollerblades and started to skate up and down my fucking street. But it was never a desire of mine. So for me, my happy place was being able to get dressed, go to the skate, and skate. Whatever frustrations, anger, depression, anything I was going through, the skating rink was my happy place. Like, after I skated, I didn't feel that no more. But before, like, it was times where I've been in the skating rink crying because I'm going through something. But after I got out the skating rink, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a little bit better. Not because skating took it away, but it made me feel like I was just in a place of happiness, my comfort zone. A place to where nobody can touch me. When I always tell you, you can be the best skater in your mind. In your mind. Let me tell you something about me. Why I feel like I never wanted to be. But it's just frustrating to know that rappers that are LA based with, you know, influence haven't tried to come out and try to like save our rinks. Like, come on, bro. Like, especially the World on Wheels, because I feel like World on Wheels was so, like, some infamous nostalgia. Like, when I look at the old World on Wheels to now, it's like, when I looked at that United States skate dock, I cried, because it's like, damn, I remember those times. I was there. So to see it be gone, and now when I pull up over there, it's a Burlington co-factor. It's a Nordstrom's rack. 24-hour fitness. Like, when you had a place for the community to come congregate for fucking 34 years, it just, give it up, y'all. We don't want this here. We don't want this here. Mind-blowing to me. It's very mind-blowing to me. It's kind of like, so for me, like, my frustration comes from, instead of me just being able to just go skate, and whatever frustration I'm having or whatever anger I'm feeling, I could just go skate it out. Now I feel like I can't do that. So now I have to go figure out something else to do to keep up with the time, or figure it out, which basically results into me on Instagram, on Twitter, on social media apps that I don't really necessarily would be on, because if I had my skate, I could just skate. Like, you guys don't know how important the skate was in molding me. It made me feel a sense of I didn't need to be around what was popping, because whatever y'all had going on, regardless to what y'all was doing, I'm going to skate, because that's how passionate it was to me. Like, so for me, it was like, and anybody that knew me, they tried to make jokes about my skating, even when it got unpopular. Because again, just like any trend, something comes up, something that falls off, people want to go do other stuff. People grow up, people grow out. But for me, it was never a trend for me. It was something that I found peace, solidarity, like happiness in skating. I didn't have to be in a crew to make me feel important, because usually, like, it's so crazy, because it's like I remember even after the skate, it was like a whole, what we doing after? Like, we going to Diddy's to eat. Like that was a part of me being, like, it molded me into making me feel like I didn't need to be around the things that other people needed to be around to make them feel cool or popular. Because I felt cool and popular around the things that was fun for me to do, if that makes sense. Come on, y'all. We got to figure out a plan to save our skating rinks, because if we don't, I don't know. Like, it's frustrating to know that I won't be able to take none of the generation after me to a skate depot. None of them would ever know what it was like to skate at the skate depot. Fucking mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. But anyway, y'all, this is let me get y'all to the other, let me flip the script. Alright. So we got different styles, bro. I know I've been talking about all this California shit, but in other states, they got different styles. They got different kind of skates that we don't have. And yeah, everybody got their own little unique thing that makes them different in their state. For instance, we like the slippery wheels. We like to slide. So we get fiberglass. A lot of us in California got the dress shoe with the fiberglass. Chicago, they're the JB skaters. They skate to the James Brown. They also do low shuffle, big wheels, and you gotta know how to gaga. You gotta know how to gaga when you from Chicago. That's what I'm talking about. Chicago got styles on top of styles. Fuck is you talking about? New York and New Jersey, they trains and trios. Trains and trios. Lord Jesus, is so funny, because when you growing up and you don't know that there's different styles and different stuff going on in other states, you be like, what the fuck is everybody doing? Why y'all not skating like us? Why y'all skates different? Like, I just remember me being a young boy, like, being mad, like, because they had different skates than us. Kentucky does the throws. Baltimore does snapping. Texas, slow walk. Philly, they do the fast backward skate. Atlanta does jackknife. St. Louis does ballroom. Ohio, baby, they do the stride. They do that stride. I love the stride. I love to see people stride. Chicago, they do underground. And Detroit is open house, baby. Them the slides. Open houses for Detroit. So everybody kind of does or do their own, or have their own little snazzy little styles when you come to, like, skate parties, if that makes sense. Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty dope. It's pretty fucking dope, if you ask me. It's pretty dope. And it's funny because as we gotten older,
you learning because we had to travel because no skate rinks is open in California. We had to travel. So because we having to travel, you find people like teaming up to get with other people. See me, and I have nothing against it because it just was never something that I felt I needed to do. I never felt the need to want to be a part of a group to make me feel important in the skate community, if that makes sense. Like, no, I skate because I like to skate. It's not because I get notoriety from these people because they know me as skate man, yada, yada, yada. Like, no. So when people try to like clown the way or try to downgrade or try to get on the way that I skate because I don't try to change up my skate style and make it more like everybody else. I don't want to skate like everybody else. I was never in my skate career did I say, hey, can you teach me that move? Nah. It just wasn't my style. Like, no, I skate in my smooth style that I skate in, and whether you like it or not, I'm not skating for you. I'm not skating for notoriety neither. I'm not skating for nobody but the sole purpose of me. And that's how I've always been. So I've never needed the validation of people telling me I'm a hard skater. You're a hard ass skater. What? Thanks. Appreciate it. If you don't see the vision for me, that's cool too. Because let me tell you something. I'm not trying to skate for everybody to think that my skating style is cool. That was never what I was here to do. I don't think I'm going to get a big record deal out of skating. Never thought of that. Like, so for me, it was never like, okay. But I respect everybody that comes back from their out-of-town trips and try to incorporate new styles in which they learned from that state, like, because it makes it even more fun when we're all out there slow walking, when we're all out there striding, like, because you have certain songs that those styles are infamous for. So for me, I appreciate that, but at the same time, don't rag on me because I wasn't trying to skate like you guys. Or don't rag on me because you do a move different from how I do it. Because I never wanted to try that move. Anything I wanted to try or do on the skates, I've been skating since I was in the 8th grade. I can't tell you how old that was, but since the 8th grade, I know how to skate. If I wanted to learn that said trick, or if I wanted to do that said trick, it's not hard to go ask somebody. I just never wanted to. Which is why I felt like I was always unique in the skate, because I, regardless to what everybody was doing or trying to do, I stayed in my lane and did what I did. I didn't care about everybody else's. I love everybody's style. I love the way that everybody, the tricks that are the trick skates. I call it the trick skate, the tricksters. The tricksters. But me, not personally, I'm cool. I didn't need that. I didn't want that. To each his own, though. It's like, I'm not hating on you for that's what you liking to do or that being your style. No. Never am a hater. But again, you can't be mad at me because I don't do that style, or that's not the way, the style in which that I choose to skate. So just remember that when you see people and you be thinking, oh, they can't skate like me. No, it just wasn't probably in their interest to do those moves that you do. To each his own. Like, you feel me? But yeah, something got to give, y'all. Something got to give. Y'all have respect for y'all OG skaters. And I'm talking about the skaters that was around, because it's funny because there's skaters that you don't even know was around before you even got into the skating scene. Let me repeat that. There are skaters that you didn't even know was around that skate hard, that before you thought it was popular and cool to go, because that's what it is. See, people see everybody skating because that's what it was. Everybody started to see, oh my God, World on Wheels. Everybody's at World on Wheels. Oh my God, we got to go up to World on Wheels. We got to get us some skates. So it became the trend. The trend. The trend. The trend. See, an OG skater doesn't follow the trend. They've been skating for a while. It's not, and it's not about what you can do as a skater. No, it's how long have you been there? Point blank, period. Like, did you stop because it was not cool anymore? No, I never stopped. See, because when the 3 years went away, like I said, I went to Atlanta and I was still skating. When I came back, eventually, yeah, we opened that skating rink and I skated. Like, I was skating. Like, you will see me on a Saturday at Skate Depot with the kids. Let me skate up in here with them. I was probably a kid back then. You would see me. See, before I was old enough to even get to college night, my cousin and I was sneaking into college night. Not my cousin and I. My cousin was the older one, and I was sneaking in. They was allowing me to go skating on a Tuesday when everybody else was too young to skate. You feel me? So when you hit me with how I've been skating for forever. How long have you been skating? See, I was skating before you could even get in on a college night. See, because I didn't skate when it was popular. I skated to skate for me. Again, I've always been here for me. It's never been because I wanted to do the popular thing. No. Let's get one thing straight. No. I don't follow people. I follow myself. Shit. Let me calm down, because low-key, the skate does make me feel a little passionate, because you run into these people and these people be talking this shit like you knew, and you be like, wait, big dog, I've been here. You may not know me, or you may not be aware of who I am, but I've been here. Like, I didn't just start skating, and it's funny because, and even when y'all gotta put respect on people's names, because it be like, I didn't just start. And it be a lot of people that are like that. It's like they didn't just start. When I see people from I always say it's nostalgia when I see certain people from Skate Depot. Because I remember you. I remember when I was too young and you didn't know me. But I knew who you was because I be remembering by faces. Now, I'm not thirsty. I don't never run up to people and be like, oh, yeah, what up? Not my style. Again, I can see you and remember you and appreciate your presence, but not say a motherfucking thing to you. See, that's the gold. That's the gold. I can appreciate your style, like everything about you, and not want to speak to you none. I'm cool. Because then when I meet you, I might not like you. But nah, y'all, for real though, we gotta figure out a way to save our skating rings. Like, all bullshit to the left, to the right, or to the car. Yeah. No other. I can't say nothing else outside of that, because it's just like, at this point, we're outside skating. We're outside skating or traveling way to Hemet, which is fucking 2 hours away, to skate, or a hockey rink. Like, I don't know. Not rocket power. We are riders on a mid. No. So every time I'm outside skating, that's all it reminds me of, is fucking rocket power. Like, rocket power. Do 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 do. I'm like, my God. Can we get into a skating rink? But you know, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Like this video if you like what I'm talking about. Comment what you think, and subscribe to my channel. I'm losing my light. Y'all already know what it be.